we gotta level up in Conversation Castle.
I'm gonna do it later.
Okay.
Fuck you, I'm not doing it right now.
Well, that was very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did.
Learning.
So, just real quick, because Steve, you usually gotta get going. How did you feel about session? Questions, comments, concerns?
It was a good time. There's a lot of talking over each other again.
Yes,
but, you know,
I noticed that.
I told you, hand raising, bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
yeah. There's a couple of parts where people would get talked over, skipped over, etc., etc., and you know, we're learning the game and all that. So I'm sure over time we'll get better at it. I was trying my best to, you know, participate while being a silly little goober.
Okay, I got. So, I get 1 new level 2 spell and ability score.
I get a feat, and I'm gonna be super annoying hunter. I'm sorry.
What? You're gonna roll for HP?
I wasn't sure if we were doing average or roll.
You can take the average or you can roll.
Yeah.
And by the way, yes, it's re-roll ones.
We will.
We will.
Yes. So if you roll a one, you can re-roll.
The police are here.
I will be taking ability score improvement.
Right. How did you guys feel about the Dragon Lair?
I enjoy the throwback joke to the
The Electrum? Yes. Yes, I am going to pick on that a lot.
I don't know. It's probably still like it's it's like scrap metal at this point.
Ah shit, I didn't do my fucking...
Oh jeez.
Nice, above 150.
Why am I so sweaty? What's going on? Anyway, Steve, was there anything else?
Not that I know of.
Alright, did you want to level up now, or do you gotta get going?
I am gonna be looking at some stuff, so I'll be here for a second, but I will need to be scooting off soon.
Okay. And...
Yeah, I'm gonna do my level up stuff another time. I am very exhausted. I just did a lot of fucking work today.
And I'm gonna go ahead and level up Adeline, because she is kind of your support character for now.
No.
I'm gonna kick her off the
Yep.
There is a reason Adeline is with you guys. Adeline is the character where it's like, oh, we gotta go do this thing, but I don't want to leave this thing unattended, and she'll be like, I can take care of that. Like, she's the one who stays behind so that you guys could go off and have the fun.
I mean, that works, because, like, otherwise she's kind of doing stuff that, like, well, she's, like, a wizard, too, and we already have a wizard.
Yeah.
And, like, it's weird having two wizards, so it's like our wizard isn't able to wizard because she's being a wizard.
Correction, three wizards, right?
Yes, 3 wizards.
I'll admit, I was having a hard time balancing it in the dungeon. But yeah, that's her main purpose, is like, well, we gotta go do the thing, but we probably shouldn't leave the airship unattended, and she'll be like, I can watch the place while you guys are away.
Yeah, which, you know, that definitely works out. It was just, it just feels unfortunate if she's like, it felt like she was doing too much for us.
Yes,
in the
yes, but
dungeon. Like, it felt super, like, too handholdy. Especially because it's like, we have a wizard, but they're not doing the wizard stuff because there's a wizard that's already doing it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and it's like, yeah.
If you guys ever get, like a base or something, I know, first edition had, like, bases and stuff. Like, she would watch that, or like, she's the character you can turn to for help if you don't understand something.
She's nice to have.
Yes.
It's nice to have a way to, like, a form of, what is it, in character talking to the game master.
Yeah, and in next session, she's gonna be like, I could do the dishes and stuff, and just don't send me home.
I'm gonna kick her off the airship.
I'm gonna make her scrub the gruel pot.
Eat the gruel and you may stay, child. It is as the Night Mother intended.
Which you don't have a lot of space on this airship. The table
Yeah, that's
down,
how she's going off.
the table downstairs itself only has 4 chairs.
Off the edge she goes.
Just, I'll say you're probably one session away from getting a clear grasp of Matthew's religious structure.
I mean, most likely. Virgil's trying to understand it. That's why he's spending time with you to understand it and get a better idea of this god he doesn't know about.
And you guys finally got the new Adia map. You can see everything that has changed, all of the violence and the chaos. Mostly around this area.
This where my homie's at.
Okay, so now I know mending. So that should help a lot. I did not know mending previously, so, and I got a new cantrip, so mending it is.
Okay. I'll see if I can sprinkle in a few places you can use that.
Can you mend the fucking gruel? Is what I imagine somebody asking at some point. Can you mend that fucker's gruel? Cause goddamn.
You just turn it back into oats.
Like as Matthew is starting to put the spoon in his mouth, mending his cast, and it's just a mouthful of oats, just dry ass oats. Coughing ensues.
But Matthew still eats it anyway.
It's just crunching. It's like, oh god.
It's granola.
Granola's better than gruel. Why the fuck don't you just eat it raw?
Just wait till he gets a hold of the cornflakes.
Oh no.
You should put put some raisins in your cornflakes. Oh no, too distracting. I can't do that.
Too distracting?
Yeah, that's why he doesn't like flavor. It's too distracting. He can't ponder if there's flavor.
If you
And Virgil's going to constantly take the piss about that.
if you can't
No, dude,
tell,
distracting.
I'm making a light joking dig at Calvinism.
This isn't gonna get us a whole load of downvotes and angry comments, is it?
No, it's like
I don't think so.
I don't think it's offensive. I'm just quoting like 6 out of context things.
It'll be fine. It's not like quoted specifically anywhere, but like it's kind of the reason that Quaker Oats was first formed was they wanted to specifically make a more bland cereal that Well, yeah,
that
it's
would bring
true.
you closer to God. With the blandness
Well, they thought that
ground-
cornflakes would make you stop masturbating, and it's
Because
just like, what?
because okay, that's the funny, like, haha funny, but like the reason was that if you had a simple meal, you'd be less excitable, and if you're less excitable, you're less likely to do that, you know?
I just remembered I'm supposed to be doing a thing. Eric,
More
how
like-
did you feel
more li-
about session? Questions, comments, concerns?
It was fine. Nothing really happened this session besides, getting the ship and whatnot, but otherwise it was
Lore.
fine. Like, yeah, lore. Just a massive lore dump. I I do wish we got the chance to explore the rest of the caves. That was what I was going to go back to after stopping at the outpost. But that didn't
Okay,
happen, so.
since you're definitely not going back there at this point, one of those caves led to a sort of, more living area, sleeping chambers, a living room, and the like, picked clean.
Okay.
And the other one led to a room where you would have found tiny little bits of shattered crystal on the ground.
Oh.
Delicious.
But yeah, those were not tunnels. Those were other chambers in this dragon lair.
Lol.
Are we playing Stardew? Why are these crystals supposed to be delicious when they're not?
Was there anything else?
Not really. I see where the other people are saying about Adeline just could be a bit annoying. So
Yeah, no,
I don't
she's gonna take a step back from now on. Anything else?
Otherwise, that's it.
All right,
Yep,
cool.
that's it.
You're free to go or hang out if whatever you want.
It was
Hang out.
fun. It was fun to inadvertently terrorize the Adeline, and kind of go into the sidebar bullshittery, and I know right now I'm kind of flanderizing like some of the stuff about Jacob that is like not supposed to be front and center. But because it fills the space, I'm leaning into the flanderization of him and the Night Mother. But like that won't be front and center for like the whole bit. Like once we settle in, like that will like just become the background.
Okay.
So it's not gonna constantly be like, Matthew, stop, please.
It's just assumed that it's a constant state of Matthew no, Matthew yes, Matthew no. Okay.
Okay.
Matthew, yes.
Matthew,
No,
yeah.
and then just Matthew okay.
Okay. But no, this was a fun, bullshit around. There was a little bit of the talking over issue, but it'll get hammered out.
Yeah. Eventually.
Raising hand feature.
Maybe.
Right.
We'll just have it.
Which brings us to Coco.
Hello, I know I'm your favorite here.
Oh yes, you
Running
keep
off and
wandering
doing
off and exploring the unexplored.
Yeah, you got a map. You made a map. I'm gonna see the map. You know.
It is a very nice map.
But yeah, just joking around, not trying to be too annoying.
No, it's fine.
Tone it back. I had a great time.
Just don't be
Hey.
surprised if you get stopped now and then and somebody jumps on you and starts hitting you with a shillelagh.
It's true.
I mean, that's just funny.
But yeah, free time. I will have this airship by either I die, or I will have this airship. Basically, is my new goal here.
Your goal is to take the airship.
It's true. Not by lethal force.
Come on now, bitch.
There are so many funny scenarios playing out in my head right now. I love every
Yeah,
single one of them.
Just be BFFs with the driver, and then the both of you just take it.
Yeah, the driver, you'll learn his name eventually, but right now he's just a character that's like a mix between Scruffy the janitor from Futurama and Gerald from Clarkson's farm. They both have... One of them has a voice that you can't understand, and the other one's really, really gruff.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get this bored and you can't really understand a dang thing again. What do you say?
He's like, are you gonna keep making fun of me?
Number 9.
Duskin just being like, yes.
They don't pay me number 9 yet.
They're saying they don't pay him enough.
I'll give you 80 gold to get the fuck
Why
out
did you
of here.
cast comprehend language on him?
Oh,
No,
no.
I just
Cast, comprehend, old mechanic.
Honestly, no, I just thought it would be funny if Amelia just for some reason understood what he said. Like, that's it. That was the only reason I did it. It would be really funny.
If you roll high...
Amelia,
enough
no,
on-
Amelia just slows time. Slows time so that, like, can actually pick apart what a motherfucker is saying to understand their thick-ass accent.
If you roll high enough on insight, I'll allow it.
You know what? Yeah,
Not
and I
here,
have
though.
high insight anyway.
Not here, though. We're not in-game.
Okay.
But remind me, let me see when we play next, because you said you were out the week of the 26th?
Yes.
Right, so...
So I'll be 29, so I'll be gone.
So on the 29th, we're gonna do the Lego one.
Okay.
Which I forgot to frickin' mention in the episode, but that's okay. So on the 12th, remind me.
Okay.
Yee.
Alright, who's left? Who didn't I talk to? Shane, how did you feel about session? Questions, comments, concerns? You came in,
How dare you fucking talk to me?
you came... Wow, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, you came in, a little late. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
I was late.
That's totally fine.
I tried to be fast about what we did, but hey, we got the job done. So
Yeah, it's fine. No. It's fine. But yeah, how'd you feel?
I only got a little lost, like during the info dump. That was everything, but that's just because I got a million things going on and my head is mush. And I have a headache because my jaw won't stop hurting from having my wisdom teeth ripped out.
Right. Like, all you have to know...
But I got the gist of everything, and I take notes about things that I find
Yeah. All you really
Yeah, that's
have
what I
of
to...
importance. So
All
I
you really have
have
to
the
know is
continuity
that-
in my head.
You found a dragon's lair. There's a draconic shard that you pulled out of what used to be its chest. There's a dagger
Yeah.
with Sandra's name on it. And this dragon might have been the Lord of Cinders.
Yeah, that's basically what I wrote down, but a little extra, just like stupid shit. My notes look silly.
And you know Demare brought that cannon in here.
Well, yeah, most definitely, and I probably carried the fucking thing in. Dante probably carried the fucking thing in and slammed it down before haymakering the fucking
It's a,
dragon.
it's a really nice map.
I like it.
I'm quite proud of it, yes.
I mean, I liked it. Like, I only saw it very briefly, but I did like it.
Yeah, I wanted this, like, just charred and dead landscape that just came out so cool.
It did. I
I
liked
mean,
it.
I was kind of shocked to see something like this so soon. I thought we would not get into our previous characters until, like, a bit later. I am a bit shocked by that.
It was only 30 years ago. I need to get at you, actually, about where Nicholas is.
I think Nicholas I kept in Elving. I think he's still in his life.
Still at the library. Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if
I'm pretty sure that he has not changed a bit since then, since 30 years to him is not much.
See,
Fucking level 20, just not giving a shit in his library, like, whatever.
See, I thought he became a recluse in the woods because you liked your privacy. I don't know why I thought that.
Oh no,
But
that
I
was my
did.
new character. That's my current character that was a recluse.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my current character. No, Nicholas was not recluse. No,
So
he
they're
very
at-
much lived in Albania in a library.
They're at the
Or-
library. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with that town, though, and you got a level, like, 20 wizard ready to murder face.
Albania is still the capital. It's gonna move
I
in
didn't
another.
expect that to be. Yeah.
It's gonna
didn't expect that
move
to be
eventually, like another 100 years or so. We still got time before that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might see Albania, or we might not.
knows? I didn't really have any plans for Nicholas to show up. I pretty much just wanted him to have a quiet life after, like, what happened with him in the very end of the last campaign.
After the
So,
Battle of
yeah.
the Gnome Lands.
Yeah, after taking down the Eldritch Dragon.
Which-
So yeah.
By the way, if you had dug a little bit deeper with Siler, you would have found out that he's a veteran. And he was there.
I mean, Nicholas
He
got
won
what he
that
wanted.
much.
He got to learn more about himself. That's what he wanted. He wanted more knowledge about who he was, what happened to his family, and a lot of other things that he didn't know about. So, yeah, like I don't see any point in continuing with Nicholas at all. Like his story was pretty much finished.
All right. Like, if you don't want him to appear in the campaign, we don't have to visit.
Like maybe as like a little Easter egg, but that's about it. I don't feel like it would be. worth
Yeah,
it.
yeah, mention him in passing or something, but other
Yeah.
than that, just distance.
Because people definitely know who he is at this point.
Most of the party either went to ground or died.
Okay.
One died. Nicholas went to
Yeah.
ground. Zach, they disappeared.
Just disappeared. Yeah, no one knows where they went.
The only ones...
Orvid may not have
Surely
survived.
nothing bad
That or
happened.
old age.
No,
Yeah,
Orvid
good
went down in
King
history as...
Orvid.
Orvid actually, I can tell you, went down in history as the worst king Granite Keep has ever had.
Yay, Orvid the Terrible.
The only...
And he is proud of it!
The only people that are still kind of kicking around are Sandra and Dante, and it is known that Sandra was the most outreaching member of the previous party. Like, she would go to more press conferences than anybody else because she wanted to get all of the questions out and then enjoy a quiet life.
The first rule put in place is that all future kings have to have an intelligence above 8.
It's not a bad rule. If you ever visit Granite Keep, which you may or may not have reasons to, you will find references to it. I do want to get you guys to one of the dwarf holds.
I failed my IQ test. I'm sorry.
Ever since we had that guy, we're all taking a fucking test before any of us are in a place of power.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what the prince expected, assigning fealty to just whoever picked up a fucking shield.
You wrote it!
Oh, of course. It legitimately the narrative was the dwarves are corrupt and such pieces of shit that literally no one could do worse than whatever rando found this shield, because they at least probably have honor and are not going to purposely fuck things up for other people. And the emphasis on the purposely part, Rip Orvid.
a little bit of tee-hee. Maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't let the slum kid become king of the city.
He
How
didn't
was-
mean to, but
I mean, Prince died some random place in a dungeon, so
So that shows him.
shows you. I mean, hey, I accidentally rose to power because I fucking killed a guy who decided to be a cheap bastard and was an asshole.
mhm.
He was an asshole. I was just gonna fight him. He tried to kill me. I killed him, and then it was like, well, you're better now. You're the leader. You're strong, man. It's like, oh, okay. Well, fuck.
Yeah, might makes right. Also, not a great way of choosing a leader. When
Really isn't, but at least Dante was a very caring individual. that is Hulk smash.
I am curious how the Orclands are doing. So when we eventually return, because there has to be shenanigans going down there.
My main baddest bitch ever better be just rocking it out there.
I think I did mention that Orzur, the one that we had to lay siege to, they never really recovered.
I mean, their town still looks real big.
It's a really big pile of rubble.
Well, it's gonna take a long time. 30 years is not enough to rebuild that bitch. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, they didn't recover.
Well, not yet.
I'm surprised
Anyway.
no one has mentioned the giant crater of ash and death that is the Gnome Lands.
Oh no, I saw it. Like
It
it was
occurred.
already pretty known that Gnomeland's essentially wrecked last campaign. I didn't expect it to exactly recover.
They
There's
are
like 2 buildings left.
they are on the road to recovery, but it's a long road.
The gnomes
Probably
got what they
not.
fucking deserve.
Dude, what's your problem?
They know what they did.
They stare at my
Anyway,
lawn
next
all
time.
day. I'm terrified.
You're off?
Good night.
Alright.
But- Oh, was it Steve that left out?
Right, so, oh, they're out too. Okay. Yeah,
I think I'll be going now.
welcome
then.
home, everybody.
Woo!
Bye.
Or,
Have a good
you
one,
guys-
Eric.
You guys are going home. Eventually, next week we have the Lego session. Which, just so I can get your shit sorted out quickly, which character did you want to be?
I don't even remember.
Hang on, I'm getting the book. They're all pre-made. I just have
Well,
to
yeah, I
send
know.
you...
I just don't remember what the hell options were. Anything.
I just have to send you the sheet. Where the heck are they? I have a physical book for this and everything. It's so cool. Alright, well, I have an elf wizard, a gnome fighter, orc rogue, and a dwarf cleric.
A what?
A dwarf cleric.
And a what?
And an elf wizard.
I'll go with cleric.
Cool. That, by the way, comes with your choice of toppings. Are you... God, I've been wanting to ask this for so long. You have no idea. Are you a boy or a girl?
God, Professor Oak, not now.
Because I can swap the heads out. That's an option.
I see. How are we gonna stick with dude?
It is dude by default, so, okay. Right. Sort all that out, in the coming weeks.
Yee.
But, yeah. you do have to take Adeline home eventually, by the way.
Oh yeah, expected.
And you'll probably end up on a whole side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get distracted.
This is gonna be so much fun. Anyway, so I think we can bring Conversation Castle to a close. This is the last one we have filmed before episodes actually start airing.
Woo!
So we're finally going public. It's gonna be great.
Doing it live.
I mean, we haven't planned our first live show, but it'll happen eventually. But
Yeah, eventually at some point maybe.
it usually happens when we run out of episodes.
Yeah.
Right. So we will see you folks next time. The next time we do this will be the Lego session. But until then, have a terrific day.
Yee yee yee.